Tēnā tātou katoa, good evening, and a warning: if you have a fixed rate mortgage that's up for renewal in the next year, well, you may find this next story upsetting.
The Reserve Bank is warning New Zealanders to brace for a likely recession in 2023 and to slow their spending as it battles to tame inflation.
Today it lifted the official cash rate, which is a benchmark for interest rates, by 75 basis points to 4.25%. And as Alexa Cook reports, borrowers should expect further increases next year.
The cost of living is so high, pensioner Abram Sharmon has to go back to work.
I am retired, I'm 72, but I'm looking for a job to support myself, my family, yeah.
But the retired teacher is finding the job hunt tough.
It's very hard to get a job, especially at this age.
He's one of many struggling with inflation.
We used to get a little bit of savings from weekly pay, but now it's all gone.
Food, really expensive. Insurance, paying for the bus to actually get to work is quite a lot.
So, to rein it in, the Reserve Bank needs to curb spending. Its main tool for that is the official cash rate. It's been lifting that since last year to drive up the cost of borrowing money. But people are still spending.
Think harder about your spending. Think about saving rather than consuming. I know that's a strange concept.
If rising interest rates aren't enough to make you stash your cash, a recession might be. The Reserve Bank says one's likely next year.
It is a period of negative economic growth that is being forecast, but New Zealand's strongly positioned.
It's a pretty worrying forecast. It looks very clear to us that actually the New Zealand public are going to need the National Party to demonstrate very good economic management.
Next year will also see a continuation of interest rate hikes. The Reserve Bank's new forecast is for the OCR to peak at 5.5% next September and stay there until well into 2024.
Inflation is no one's friend, and so we want to get there sooner. That's why you're seeing quite a steep forward path for the official cash rate.
A rise of that size could add $12,000 to a $500,000 loan, a huge cost for borrowers. And some economists believe it goes too far.
We're looking at a Reserve Bank which is hell-bent on getting inflation down. Fair enough, that's their target, but I think they're risking overcooking their response.
Getting inflation down to help people struggling with the cost of living, even if it causes more pain for homeowners.
Well, kia ora, Alexa. Certainly not good news today, but what exactly will next year look like for homeowners?
Well, it's likely to be pretty hard going, Sam, and that's because the Reserve Bank's next OCR is due out in February, and some economists say there'll be another 75 basis point hike, and that's expected unless, of course, there's a drastic change to Kiwi spending over the Christmas period, which is rather unlikely. Now, that 75 basis point hike is likely to increase mortgage rates even further. Some predictions out today say it could go as high as 7% or over. That, of course, is pretty tough for those that bought during last year's peak in the housing market when their interest rates were at about 2%. So they're going to be in for quite the shock. Now, this also comes as house prices are expected to fall by about 9%. So if all of this is making you rather stressed, well, mortgage advisors say your best bet is to give them a call because they're there to help.
All right, Alexa Cook there live from Wellington. Thank you.